come anywhere near you, please move out the way. Please. Seriously. This next match is a fatal four-way. No disqualification, hardcore elimination title match.
Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Mercer making his way into the ring here tonight. He has an opportunity at the Anarchy Championship Wrestling Hardcore Championship.
And introducing next, from Little Rock, Arkansas, he is the self-proclaimed Satan. Wesley!
The self-proclaimed Satan, Wesley Crane, is prepared to go to war tonight. He faces off with 3 other men for that Anarchy Championship Wrestling Hardcore title. And he is motivated in Waco tonight. He's walking in with a purpose to leave with the ACW Hardcore Championship.
Gant, this is a man we saw earlier on in-ring competition. Excuse me, or surrounding in-ring competition. He accompanied Michael Arrow during our VIP matchup that did not turn out too well for Michael Arrow and Jeff Gant. Let's see if Gant can turn the luck around in this affair.
Michael Arrow was not prepared for a man the size of Fitz, but Jeff Gant has had weeks to prepare for the 3 men he's facing off with tonight. Aaron Mercer and Wesley Crane already in the ring, and now we're awaiting one man, the champion, Sky LaCrimosa. And the action is already underway. Aaron Mercer and Sky LaCrimosa could not wait.
Jeff Gant and Wesley Crane in the ring. Meanwhile, Sky LaCrimosa and Aaron Mercer on the outside. You know that this one is going to be an all-out brawl across the Nexus Esports Arena in Waco.
No rules, no laws, total anarchy, elimination style. This match will continue until there is only one left standing. Looks like Jeff Gant has a fork that he is driving into the head of Wesley Crane. The weapons have already been introduced. I don't know where Jeff Gant got the fork.
Well, it very well might have been down those dirty damn tights, James Southern. Jeff Gant is one of the dirtiest professional wrestlers you will find in Texas.
No doubt about it, and it has led him to success all across the Lone Star State. Now it has led him to facing off with Wesley Crane as Aaron Mercer is using a crutch to attempt to strangle Sky LaCrimosa. Jeff Gant looking for some reprieve on the outside after that cannonball from Wesley Crane.
Yeah, reprieve is going to be a hard thing to find in this matchup. You always have to have eyes in the back of your head. And speaking of eyes in the back of your head, Wesley Crane surely wishes he had those before that blood started pouring down his face.
But it's like it almost invigorated Crane. You saw him tasting his own blood and taking joy in it. Wesley Crane is a very sick individual. I wouldn't be surprised if this blood just motivates him.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me whatsoever, but Wesley Crane, of course, a very deranged individual, the self-proclaimed Satan, with a shot from that crutch right across the skull. And now that of Jeff Gant.
A little revenge from the fork earlier. Now Wesley Crane using that crutch on Jeff Gant as the blood is flowing.
Oh, shot right to the back. Jeff Gant.
Wesley Crane now realizing the severity of the situation he's in. LaCrimosa's got something from under the ring. Aaron Mercer, though, just waiting for LaCrimosa to enter the ring. Wesley Crane and Jeff Gant on the outside. Back in the ring, Mercer and LaCrimosa. I believe he's... What is it Mercer has here?
I'm not too certain, James, but whatever it is, it's got to be dangerous. It's being driven right into the skull of Mercer, those gusset plates.
A gusset plate to the top of the head of Aaron Mercer. Sky LaCrimosa back in control, sending him off the ropes. Big clothesline. Only a 1 count. Look like, can't tell if those are, I believe they're studded brass knuckles Wesley Crane has. Gant in a very, very precarious place now. Wesley Crane pile driving Jeff Gant on a chair. Aaron Mercer busted open here. Half of the competitors in this contest are already bleeding and the action has just started.
James, I for one, I'm incredibly enthralled in what's continuing to happen. Wesley Crane and Aaron Mercer, we have never seen this before.
Both men down, a meeting of the minds, a shared thought. The double headbutt, and Jeff Gant's got a staple gun. Introducing the staples to Sky LaCrimosa's forehead.
Gosh, now I always hate when I take a staple to the forehead, James Southern. It's never a good feeling. It can't be good for Sky LaCrimosa right now.
You call it a Tuesday afternoon, Sky LaCrimosa calls it right here at Spring Breakout. Falls count anywhere in this contest. Jeff Gant using the mallet there to hold down Sky LaCrimosa for a 2 count. He's back to the trusted staple gun.
Gonna go through any means necessary. Whatever it takes is whatever will be done, excuse me, to walk away Anarchy Hardcore champion.
The chaos, the violence, it's got you all tongue-tied. And Aaron Mercer has Wesley Crane all tied up here in the center of the ring, inserting a staple to the already bleeding forehead of Wesley Crane.
Absolute brutality that we are witnessing from these men right now. Oh, and the staple gun just dislodged once again.
Jeff Gant finally getting a taste of his own medicine, courtesy of Sky de LaCrimosa.
Yeah, well, that medicine's not bubblegum, James. It is much more destructive than you could imagine.
Aaron Mercer adding more plunder to this contest. Chairs entering the ring. Jeff Gant now busted open and attempting to kick fans here. Looks like Gant's busted open under the eye. Wesley Crane perhaps attempting to add more blood to this contest. Now brutalizing Wesley Crane right here in front of the fans.
With the pizza cutter of all things, James. I mean, this is disgusting.
Offering the fans a slice of Wesley Crane here tonight in Waco. Aaron Mercer. He's not setting up a game of musical chairs, that's for sure. Something tells me they're not going to talk it out either, Walker.
No, there is no conversations being having at this round table. Jeff Gant, Sky de LaCrimosa, Aaron Mercer, and Wesley Crane. These four men are going to exchange shots after shot.
Round and round and round and round we go, trading shots. Everybody is going at it. It's an all-out war. Hit anything that moves.
Hit it when it moves until it stops moving. Am I right, James? This is going to continue on until one man can walk away with a pinfall or submission victory.
All four men are down. Who is going to be the first to their feet? Who is going to continue to fight? Who will wage the war for the ACW Hardcore title?
The survey of the land, the damage has been astronomical beyond this point.
Jeff Gant perhaps doing the smartest thing and just trying to evacuate, leave the area, avoid the chaos, avoid the hellscape that is this wrestling ring right now.
There's not a man in this matchup, barring our official, who is not caked in viscous red blood.
Mercer now in the ring with Sky de LaCrimosa, who has been unable to make it to his feet yet. Not looking good for the champion currently. And not looking good for Jeff Gant, who just ate that chair courtesy of Aaron Mercer.
Definitely a rough night at the office for Jeff Gant. Aaron Mercer is going to feel just the same as Wesley Crane with that crutch once again. Crane's been weaponizing that crutch all throughout this matchup. Crane once again shot to the side of the skull, just trying to drive it into the mouth, possibly remove a few teeth from Aaron Mercer in the process.
I hope we've got another crutch somewhere, because I have a feeling somebody is going to need it after this contest. Wesley Crane saying there's not enough chairs. You can never have enough chairs, says the self-proclaimed Satan. What does he have in mind here for Aaron Mercer? He's built a shop class project, and now he's excited to show it off.
Good God Almighty. The self-proclaimed Satan has been sent straight to hell.
Jeff Gant deciding to take it to Sky de la Cremosa with the crutch in the corner. Aaron Mercer not having it. Jeff Gant popping out. Cutter by Jeff Gant. Back to de la Cremosa goes Jeff Gant. Now, what does Gant have in the bag? Thousands of thumbtacks have entered the hot pro wrestling ring. Up and over goes Gant. Deflection by de la Cremosa. Jeff Gant introduced to the tacks he brought into this contest, and he is eliminated. Look at the tacks falling out of Gant's back as he leaves the ring. And then there were three: Sky de la Cremosa, Aaron Mercer, and Wesley Crane.
Now think about this, James. It has taken this long into this matchup for the first elimination to take place, and now, I mean, we find ourselves at one of the few reprieves you're going to have in a matchup of this nature, of a massive reset, a change of the landscape. Aaron Mercer, Wesley Crane, and Sky de la Cremosa, the only three men remaining.
This is what happens when you put four of the best hardcore wrestlers in the region in one ring. They're going to go to war for an eternity. That knee to the side of de la Cremosa's head, courtesy of Wesley Crane, spinning out the largest man in this contest, the reigning champion. Seems like Crane and Mercer here might have formed some sort of an unholy alliance against de la Cremosa. They figure once the champion's eliminated, it's up to one of them to walk away with the gold. Mercer with that sleeper hold on de la Cremosa, choking the life out of the Texas Chainsaw. Your eyes on Crane, though. He's regaining his positioning on that top rope. Double stomp to the back of Mercer, freeing de la Cremosa. De la Cremosa up and down, dumping Mercer on the crutch and the tacks both.
Yeah, just spiking Aaron Mercer. James, I got to be honest, I'm really shocked that Aaron Mercer is still mobile.
Barely able to roll out of the ring, even with the assist from Sky de la Cremosa there. You see those wooden skewers in the corner. They haven't even been introduced into this contest yet. It's hard to believe, with all we've seen, that we haven't seen it all yet here tonight. Sky de la Cremosa off the ropes. Eating a big boot from Wesley Crane there. Crane's got him hooked. Is he going for that brain buster? No, suplexes him into the corner. De la Cremosa dumped on his head and neck, courtesy of the self-proclaimed Satan.
Aaron Mercer back to his feet. Wesley Crane just the same. Hits with the knee strike. Crane into the corner. Wait a minute. Schoolboy roll-up, rolling him through. Only a 1 count. Wesley Crane trying to duck that kick. Crane delivers one of his own to the side of the skull, and another from Mercer. Running flatliner from Crane to Mercer.
Can he roll him over and get the pin?
It seems as though he didn't have the ability to do so. Anarchy Hardcore Championship on the line.
Point out, you see that mist leaving Wesley Crane's mouth. That's blood entering his mouth. He's losing so much blood. He's having to spray it clear of his mouth.
It's devious to drown a man in his own blood, James. Mercer now lifting him up, rolling him through, going for that cutter. Fall away cutter into the cover, Mercer. And Crane still remains in this match.
That desire for the ACW Hardcore Championship lives on in Wesley Crane. You're not just gonna have to beat him, you're gonna have to kill this man to kill his hopes of winning this championship here tonight, and that's exactly what Mercer's looking to do. Gotch style pile driver into the cover.
And Wesley Crane is out of here.
Wesley Crane has been eliminated.
Aaron Mercer and Sky LaCrimosa, the only two left. LaCrimosa with that submission applied.
LaCrimosa, he's got it locked in right here. This Cobra clutch.
Might want to try to grapevine those legs, but he had his legs intertwined, laying over Wesley Crane, who has just been eliminated. Mercer with the show of defiance. He's fighting his way up here. Putting the rip guard, big running knee strike into the cover.
And LaCrimosa kicks out. That's exactly why this man is the ACW Hardcore Champion.
Getting chairs once again, reintroducing them to the ring. He realizes this war is far from over. That was a handful of thumbtacks. Dumping them into the mouth of LaCrimosa.
That's absolutely disgusting.
You see tacks flying from LaCrimosa's mouth as Sky is just repeatedly kicked by Mercer. And there are the wooden skewers. We saw them in the corner earlier. Now they are embedded in the forehead of Sky LaCrimosa, courtesy of Aaron Mercer. Now he's got a chair. Skewers flying. Sent from the head of LaCrimosa to a surge of adrenaline, allowing Sky LaCrimosa to kick out at 2 9/10. Going for that Gotch style pile driver that eliminated Wesley Crane. Can he get the big man up? LaCrimosa fighting for his life here. Double underhook.
Up and down. LaCrimosa just won this matchup. This match has to be over here. How? How does Aaron Mercer still have enough?
All of the will, all of the intestinal fortitude that it takes to kick out after everything that both of these men have gone through. They've already faced off with Jeff Gant. They've already faced off with Wesley Crane. And now Aaron Mercer and Sky LaCrimosa are fighting each other to walk away with the Anarchy Championship Wrestling Hardcore title. Precarious position here for both men perched on that middle rope. Mercer going for the cutter.
Mercer on the middle rope. Wait a minute. From the middle rope. Driving Mercer into the mat, the cover. And still Anarchy Hardcore Champion, Sky LaCrimosa.
From the middle rope to the center of the ring goes Aaron Mercer. Finally landing on those broken skewers, landing on the thumbtacks. After all he has been through, Aaron Mercer goes down in defeat. Sky de LaCrimosa retains. What you have witnessed is unadulterated anarchy.